with the Adventure Squad, level 75 edition. We are currently in Dagnor's Cauldron, and we are going to head into the estate of Unrest. It is HardcoreHeritage 2 weeks, I guess. So you take a lot of the older zones and pump them up, make them a lot tougher. So we're going to go here. Normally this is a level 30 zone, and I believe it is 75, 80, right around that point. It's going to be right on the edge of, I think, what we're going to be able to handle, which will make it a lot of fun. It's a small zone, so there's not a lot of moving around. We're going to pick up a couple camps. We'll see, what kind of named we can get a hold of. I'm not sure. Those might be the level 80s, but we're going to give it a shot if we run across them. There's quite a few here in this zone, and they're in real close quarters. That could be a problem for us. We're going to pull one, and we're going to get a handful. Oh, all right, everybody's getting their achievement for going into the zone, aside from Susie. She had to come in here recently. Now let's take a look here. We're going to pop open the calendar. And I know this, as you watch this, this isn't going to mean anything because it is not going to be June of 2025. It may not even be 2025 when you watch this, honestly. But from today until... Oh, what is this cat doing? Undead undertow skeleton. Right on. Anyway, to the 18th, that is phase 1. And then phase 2, it's going to be like Sebelis, a little bit higher level zones. I think the hole is in there. It might, I'm not sure, but looks like they've got a new one here, City of Mist. I don't remember that from last year, but I could just be tripping, and it could have always been there. But I didn't go to it because these girls were not high enough. So I'm sure City of Mist is like 45, 50, something like that, maybe between 40 and 50. So it's probably going to be around 90 or so, the way Crushbone is. That's a phase 2. So let's see, let's click on a phase 2 real fast. There we go. Crushbone, Permafrost, Castle Mistmoor, Nagavin's Lair, and the Ruins of Sebelis. Crushbone is like 90, and I know Sebelis is 105, so the rest are probably going to be right in there, and it doesn't say anything about the City of Mist. And that goes on for quite a while. That's a whole month. This whole time, I think, because it's new. Give everybody a chance to get in there. And out here, I know I don't have any, but let's take a look anyway. Wow, that is full. Yeah, I don't have any on here. There's a Gloomworn or something like that. I don't think it starts with a G. But there's level appropriate equipment, which I believe is going to be better than the Defiant gear we have at this level. So if we could get at least a full set for the Duff, that would be really cool. But all right, we're going to head in here with Drazette, and then we are going to get started. There's always a scary zone. It seemed like there was always some kind of mess going on here back on our appropriate level days. All right, let's get a poke out here. Let's see what that said. Oh my, that is red. Level 81. Holy cow. So maybe this is a level 85. I thought it was 75. Well, as long as we pull singles, and we'll just kind of post up here at the door and see what we can do. I don't think this is going to go very well, honestly. I thought it was a little lower. Alright, Drazette is here. But we're definitely going to have to make sure we get our round of buffs. No fussing around. Oh boy. I think we're going to get started here. We are getting started, and we're not even grouped up, so that's even better. Wow. Look at the Duff go. He is getting her butt kicked. Okay, I mean, did you even pick the Duff? She didn't even, now she picks the Duffs. Now she's picking the Duff's corpse. Sacred Renemy. Yeah, I don't even know what she is. She's at 25%. I think we're all just gonna die. This is pretty bad here. $22. Okay, what is this thing at? Wow, this thing is still at 90%. Okay, so we're gonna run. Yeah, we're just gonna get out of here. Oh, that's a bummer. I think Terabelle is probably dead. No, just left her alone. Cool. We'll just drag everybody here. That's wild. Alright, at least Gwendolyn lived, so that's the most important. Alright, we're gonna get some arrows here while we're waiting for this. I think we'll might as well just send Ladybug back in. Alright, and we have this new spell, this Resonate or something like that. Eminent Reviviscence. Looks like a group spell, so one thing we are going to have to do is we're going to have to throw out some invites. We'll get everybody in the group. That's just so much more easy. Oh, they're not going to group up. All right, let's just res them one at a time. Instead of both at once. I think we're going to give it a shot with more hit points, with all of our buffs, and with everyone grouped up, and we'll see what we can do. And we'll assess to see if this is... hey, she got her level back. Very cool. Okay, we don't want to go that way. We want to go over this way. Maybe we'll just... We're going to need to make sure that we are in a good spot, that we know what we're doing. Wow, they're hitting for 1,700, 1,600. I really don't see how we can do this. But I'm willing to give it a legit shot, not just give up so easy. There we go, she got her level back. Cool. Alright, so she can sit, and we will sit the Duff as well. Alright, we'll bring in Rosette, and then we'll do our grouping. Where's she at? Oh, we're going the wrong way. Going out into the Dragnar's Cauldron. So, and since they've done the update, half the people see Terabelle and her robe, and the rest do not see her robe, which is annoying. As soon as Gwendolyn gets, or Drizette gets here, we'll throw out those invites again. We'll get the Duff and Susie. Did a group heal. Very good. Once the Duff gets full endurance, we'll stand her up and we'll trade. We'll give her those arrows so she can pull. I've set up a few new spells, so we've got our buffs, sets of spells. That way we can have more combat abilities. We don't need the spells very often for the buffs, so they don't need to be, you know, on our list all the time. Might as well start singing. Like every time she loses her level, bar gets smaller because you gain a new spell slot on your new level, and when you lose the level, you lose your slot. But we have got to get into level 75, so the next time she dies, she does not lose her level. There we are. Well, okay. Let's rock our Beast Lord buffs, and then, oh, you know what? We definitely need to start with, there we go. That one, the Hand of Tenacity. That one always takes forever to cast. A few buffs for our pet. There we go. I think our pet is about as good as it's going to get. We're definitely going to have to be rocking a lot of offensive spells from Drizette, Ladybug, and Terabelle. So, whew, we'll see. Might as well just follow the Duff up there. That way we all get there at the same time. All right, we'll move that back here. Let's bring Terabelle back. And the Duff, or Gwendolyn, we want to move Ladybug and Susie right up here by the Duff. Okay. Is it this one? Well, that one's, I think, stayed back there. This one, well, this one's coming over here. No, that's the one we're getting. Out of range. All right, it's on. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. This is a red. Not even a named. Gonna medium heal the Duff. She's already at 74%. Okay, she's looking good. Duff is down to 75. Now we're going to have to start rocking all of these. Susie, please attack. Okay, looking good. Let's work on our taunt and our bellows. There we go. Keep everything there. Ooh, the Duff is taking it. Big time. Have to go back and forth between a heal and a dot. These are not big enough heals. Oh, that is not what we need. That is not what we need right now. The Duff is going to go down. Holy moly. Okay. Let's see. Ladybug. She was getting some crits on her spells there. 9,500, 300, 300, 900, 900, 300. Well, that was pretty good. That's exactly what we needed. But I got to figure this out here. There's a couple spells. They're big. This is Word of Replenishment. That is our group heal, which we don't need right now. Complete heal 39. Boy, I almost want to just get rid of that because when I hit it, I know it's not going to help anyone. Desperate Renewal. That one does a really good heal of 4,900. But it takes a lot of mana and it has a long time to refresh. Sacred Remedy doesn't heal for as much, but it's really quick, doesn't do a ton of mana, and the refresh is really fast as well. So I'm going to replace Word of Replenishment with Sacred Remedy. Something else. I got these other ones, but it makes them sit. Oh, it's 20 to sit. Oh, yeah. Now that's pretty much the cast time. Just, that one is a little slow when we do it that way. Alright, well that was, oh, she must have almost went down because she was in first person. Oh, the heal the Duff. She's already at 31%. That is crazy. Heal the Duff. Over here, let's come on, get on the right one. Heal the Duff. Just gonna keep healing the Duff. We need to do our taunt. Heal the Duff. Okay, how did Ladybug get killed? What's going on there? Duff is looking pretty good. She's having a real hard time holding aggro though. Well, that stinks about Ladybug. And what do we have here? Elegant, Defiant, Knuckle Guards. Oh, we might as well just send everything to Drizette. Gwendolyn, Mass Stun. Yeah, that didn't work out. Alright, we are definitely on the edge here of what we can and can't do. Let's take a look with tracking. Hey, there are some yellows in here. Mostly red though. Let's see, which ones are named in here? Well, it's like there's named and then there's hunters. Now, those are different. Oof. Just crank out a group heal. We'll pick the Duff back up. Ladybug looks like she's doing okay. She needs to get some mana. Guy's a little bit bigger. Wonder if we didn't have the newest pet. I don't know. This looks bigger than the last one. How are we doing here? Okay, everyone's looking good aside from Ladybug, but let's see. Death Beetle? Very appropriate name. Alright, the classic Unrest. Rainstorm. Heal the Duff, she's already down to 39%. We'll heal her again. It's going to be a lot of healing here. Got to get our dots on that sucker. How we doing? 52%, looking good. Oh, I already cast Fire Swarm once. And let's heal the Duff one more time, and that should do it. Oh, the Duff could use one more heal. There we go. Woof! The Duff is for sure our only target. Okay, nothing over there. I don't think there's really anything in the maze. Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff out here. We wanted to go back in the corner over there, but ooh, I don't know. Oh, Worry Wraith. You guys are pretty close together. There was a ghoul. Wonder if he went around. There he is. Alright, we are on to a ghoul. That trick there is to not fall into the pond while you're pulling back to the group. That is what you do not want to do. Here he comes. Let's hit him one more time. Make sure he comes this way. Taunt. Get everyone attacking. And we'll heal the Duff. She's already at 35%. Ready, set, heal again. There we go, we'll just keep watching that. Just watching that health. Direct damage spells. Oh, we gotta heal the Duff again. I don't have Terabell set up very well. Keep our taunt here. Heal the Duff one more time. Heal the Duff one more time. Whew. Did that not take? Did I fizzle it? Did I do something weird? Oof. Do this desperate renewal. We'll just do this one. It's cheaper. Takes a couple seconds. How are we doing over here on Ladybug? She could sit for a minute. And so can Gwendolyn. See what this tormented guy does. Yeah. Might as well pull him. Hopefully we don't get two, and we are getting two. Can't take two, we're just gonna die right here. Come back here. A large wisp. We're just gonna die here. And we'll come and get him later. There we go. Just got to eat one for the team, so obviously those were way too close. Seemed reasonable that they were far enough apart, but no. Now hopefully they move. Alright, one is moving, and the other is gone. Right on. So hopefully, I don't think we're far enough into her level to not lose it. But she'll be way better off. There we go. What are we at? 3%. What is Susie? She's at 5, so she's gained almost 3% since we've been here. Okay, so we need to get on this. Looks like we have, hopefully we don't have a zombie coming our way. Looks like Susie. Oh, no, she's still singing. Okay, cool. Duffel's looking pretty good. Her endurance is going up. Ladybug looks to be full health again. We might as well rock over here and get her buffs. Man, that's a lot of buffs. Might have to change that. Change buffs or pet, you know, break it up so I don't have to do all of them. Because most of the time, only the Duff is going to die, so I don't need to load all the pet buffs. This takes a little bit longer, a little more time than it should, and that I would like it to. Alright, we need to get Gwendolyn on her butt. She needs to get that mana. Good, she does. And then Terabelle. Okay. Fractured consciousness. What does that do? Smashes your target's mental focus, decreasing their agility. I mean, that's a really great one, but shouldn't that be under here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Okay, 6, 7, and 8. That's, I mean, what are we doing here? Does she have, oh, she got her fight spells too. Alright, so we're going to remove this, and we're going to put our direct damage spells on number 2 where they're supposed to be. So we can just hit 2, and then we cast this small array of spells. Alright, it looks like we are ready to go again. Oh! We're going to turn that off and we'll come back on. There we go. And we're going to heal the Duff because she's down to 52. okay. Oh, and the Duff is dead. That's fantastic. All right, Susie, you're up. Come on, get it. And Ficus is dead, and we're going to need to heal Susie. Got to get her as our target. Keep her alive. There we go. Dot. Heal Susie. She just doesn't have the hit points that the Duff has, even though she also is wearing plate. So this is going to be yuck. I mean, there we go. There we go. So here we go. This is just going to be a pile of dead bodies. Okay, Ladybug, I need you to attack. Come on. You were sitting down. You weren't doing anything. Alright, so let's go to Drizette, and we'll heal her before she dies. Direct damage spells. The Duff is dead. No, she's staying alive. Nope, now she's dead. She's 83. What's going on there? Let's go. Let's stand up. Nope, she's dead. Okay, we're going to run her out of here. Get on your boots, girl. Ah, man. That's when it was looking like we were kind of getting the groove going here. Alright, we're going to run Terabelle out of here too, so we only have to heal or res a couple. Sorry, Ladybug. You're on your own for a second. You're doing good, though. Nope, no, you're not. Now, let's see what we got going on back here. Yeah, we were dead. Well, should become better at a few skills. Ladybug is, anyway. That's cool. Become better at evocation. Alright, we can send Gwendolyn back in to do her thing. What does she have here? Echo of Tashan. And she got more spells for... wait, does she even have any of the new spells? I mean, I could have swore I went and bought some new stuff for her. So that's 72, I guess, Coax. That was about it. The 71, Fracture Consciousness. Mind Shatter. Yeah, Insanity. I just can't believe at level 75 she doesn't have better spells. I'm going to have to look into that again. I think I might have goofed, or I don't know, maybe I have to go to a different zone to go get the stuff she needs. But it seems like every class gets a dozen spells every level. So here we go. Res incoming for Drizette. She's still 75. Oh, look at that. She's 6% in, so she seemed to be in that buffer zone. Let's try to hit this one. It casts everything on the dead group member. Gets everyone back. Takes a little longer, and it takes mana, but you get everybody at once. Alright, she's... Whoa, wrong way. She's back. Have a seat. I always like the thunderstorms here. There we go. What is she at? She is at 5.6%, and she was able to maintain her level. So that's about all we need for everyone. They'll stop losing their levels. Oh, might as well bring Terabell in. Throw out a group heal. And Drizette needs to sit. Oh, we got that down to 40%. Oh, that's, I don't know. This is a struggle. It's fun though. Let's take a look at our spells here. I don't have this set up properly. Let's see. Fills your group with spiritual brawn, increasing their hit points and attack rating for just over an hour. Very cool. Envelopes your group in an aura of spiritual enlightenment, increasing their mana and hit point regeneration. You gotta like that. And focus of Amalon imbues your group with the focus of Amalon, providing increased hit points for an hour. So we're going to change that to level 75 buffs. And let's rock them. Now we can get back to our regularly scheduled fighting spells. There we go. We'll load up on fight. We need to hit our buffs. Keep everything going. These are level 72 buffs, so we're going to get through here, see about our level 75 stuff. Oh, crud. Yeah, she obviously, she doesn't have her stuff. I guess, did I? Oh, no, I've just never, she's level 75 now, and I've never did her stuff. Alright, well, I guess no time like the present. We could really use these. What I've been doing with the spell book is I just put the spell, and really like page 1 is this spell here, Teshan. Every version of Teshan that we have, and the newest one at the top, and when you get to 8 you kick it all the way to the back. Or you could just do the 1 at the top and you do these 6 so that you see, you know, you can just go across and you just spell 1, spell 2, and they just all go in order, and you know what the best one is. That seems to work out pretty good. Make sure we got everything. We do. So we can get our new set of spells here. Faster, haste, and more mana. So let's save this. Save spell set as level 75 buffs. Let's kick these out there, and let's do some more cleric stuff. Alright, so we got this cool spinny one. To these others. So we want this fractured consciousness. We want to get that. Oh, we do have that. So then we got this mind shatter. And then we have insanity, which I would like to see if I can get another version of that, but I don't. I got this wake of ferocity. Causes 30 creatures around you to fall into a deep sleep. What is this one? 30 creatures up to level 78. So we don't need that just yet, but I would like to get a new insanity spell. This is only 64. It'd be nice to be crushing that. We're just going to save this as 72 fight. I'm going to overwrite the old one. There we go. Alright, how are we looking here? Everybody's got their biz. Okay, Ladybug is back to... Does she have spells? She does not. Susie? She does not. Gwendolyn? That's a 63 spell. Technically, she does not. How about Rosette? Ugh. Good luck finding those in here. She does not, though. All right. Well, that's that. We'll post everyone up here. We're going to wait for that thing to go away. Let's get Dark Knight's Terror on the Duff. Shrink her up. We'll get Susie twisting again. Let's do this Death Beetle. Here we go. We're here to fight. Oh, turn that off. Turn it back on. Let's heal the Duff. She's already at 57. Okay. Attack. 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 Oh, come on, Duff. Get on this stupid beetle. She's going to be dead again. She's at 29%. There we go. Can she stay alive? Nope. Oh my gosh. Nah, she's dead. That's so stupid. I mean, it's like, come on. You know what? That's just going to be that for you. Run you out. Wow, we couldn't be any further away. This thing isn't even bothering us because Everyone here didn't even do anything. Yeah, who's attacking? You are. Please stop. Well, I guess we can just come over here. Do another drag. Let's just do that groupie thing. And I guess we can bring Rosette back in. Well, that screwed me up by when you die, I forget that your music comes in, 3 times the volume. So I wanted to turn that on and off so that it would be regular volume, and doing so, clicked on the Duff herself, so then everyone was assisting her to attack herself. And that didn't work out very well for anyone, as we can see. So that is you. Oh, now you're back. Okay. Oh man, she lost a bunch that time. Okay. Susie is back on board. Ah, boy. So what do we have here? We need to sit the Duff down. We're just going to shrink her. I don't like when she stands with her arms out in the skeletal form. I don't know, it's annoying. Well, back to buffs. I got to figure out this buff situation and these spells. I don't like doing this. It's annoying. There's still so many spells you don't even use most of the time, I think. I don't know. Probably just me because I'm dying so fast and so frequently. Pick the Duff. We're going to throw a regen and a damage shield on her. The rest of our Beast Lord buffs. It's almost nothing like fighting in such a close quarters area. Seems like you screw up more often. There's no room to move. There's no, you're always picking the wrong thing. Probably just me. Everyone else probably does just fine, no matter what. Uzi is about ready. Want to fight just inside. Stuff looking good. Everyone's health is looking good. Let's get this show on the road. We will throw Dark Knight Terror here. She is a little smaller, and it does give you a good increase in attack. That's not too bad. Let's get our taunt going. There we go. Attack, attack, attack. And heal the Duff. She's at 67. That's not too bad. Is everybody going to help the Duff? Is she doing her stupid shit again? Yep. She is. Come on, help the Duff, man. Idiotic. Now you're helping. Thank you. Alright, let's go. No, don't die, Terabell. Don't do it. Well, one more awesome group revision, or resurrection. Oh, man, just not cool. Not cool. Seems like I had that one bad pull, really. I mean, the first one was to be expected. I wasn't sure what happened. But after that, once you had that bad pull, just nothing seems to be working right. Rosette wasn't assisting. Well, at least Susie's not losing her level every time. Well, unfortunately, I just don't feel like that this is going to be the place for us. So let's just send Ayazam out to take a look. And we'll just kind of see what's going on out here. Oh yeah, this is a mess. Let's see. There you go, that's around the outside. 5 seconds, we'll be back where we should be. There we go. that is a lap around the estate of Unrest at warp speed. I think with that, we're going to call this episode an episode, and I don't think we're going to be back here. It's just, I wish we were 5 levels higher, could actually put up a fight, you know, but we can't, so, man, that's such a bummer. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. So, pretty much ever since last year, wanted to bring the girls here and get some of that gear. I didn't realize the level, All right, well, that's that. We're going to figure out where we're going to go. Probably back to Secrets of Fedor. Go to the Loping Plains. There's a bunch of stuff there. That's basically our level. It's 70 to 75. I think it might be a little bit higher too. 75, 80. I hope not. But I think everything's around 75. Probably will be all blue. And that's what we're probably going to be heading doing. So this is just ridiculous. Just a little bit too tough, and if I make any kind of mistake, that's just too much. Risk versus reward really doesn't apply here. There's really not a lot of reward. It's just kind of doing it, and that's that. All right, maybe I'll have a change of attitude and change of heart, and we'll come back and we'll try it again. But I'm not sure. So we'll see you next episode. You have a good one.